highway hounds. I'm gonna go play in the snow because it's freaking cold out and that truck don't want to start. But we're talking about Bitcoin and Litecoin. It's really interesting, man, because used to be I'd say something about Bitcoin and Litecoin and people would be like, what? What? And now people are like, you got to teach me about this stuff. I want to know what's going on. And I'm like, yep. So it's pretty interesting. I'm actually kind of thinking about, I've been told by a few people now that I should start speaking, publicly or whatever, and going around and kind of talking about what I'm doing. And I'll tell you what I'm doing. It's simple. A child needs to be able to buy ice cream with cryptocurrency if it's going to change the world. And I think it will. And so Bitcoin and Litecoin are the gold and silver. I want to say something about what is it? Roger Ver. He owns Bitcoin.com, and he talks about the people like the core group of Bitcoin. He talks about them like they're abandoning the original plan of Satoshi. But I don't even think Satoshi realized Bitcoin was going to do what it's done. And that being said, consensus is a huge part of Bitcoin and Litecoin. And the consensus is rallying around core. And he uses the bully pulpit of Bitcoin.com to get his agenda in spite of the consensus, the majority. That talk about abandoning Satoshi's thing, whatever. But I like core because it allows Bitcoin and Litecoin to work together with the on-ramps and the off-ramps. And what the heck's going on? You are live. Okay, I had a phone call. It interrupted. Sorry. But Chuck Lee, I can't remember what I was talking about now. But anyway, the consensus is for the on-ramps and the off-ramps of core. Oh yeah, he was talking about fungibility. And I don't necessarily want Bitcoin and Litecoin to be totally fungible. I like the traceability of it because I want to create my company. I did send a coin. I sent him a Bitcoin. Sorry, somebody's talking. That chat box screws me all up. Yeah, I know. I gave somebody a whole Bitcoin, and I've given a bunch of people Litecoins. I had a giveaway a long time ago, and she's still holding her Bitcoin. She don't realize how much it's worth either, and I ain't telling her. But so anyway, with the fungibility, I want Liberty Freight Service to be fully traceable. I want you guys to be able to go in there and audit the books. Anybody who wants to. That's what the beauty of Bitcoin and Litecoin are. And then, you guys been asking about IOTA and stuff. I did read someplace that was a total pre-sale, pre-mine, and crowd sale. And that's great for the people who bought into the pre-sale and the pre-mine and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sorry, the technology is great, but it's a pre-mine. Who cares? But I hope it works. I hope the technology works. It's kind of like Ethereum, the technology is great. And IOTA's Tangle is an interesting concept. It's test, and then we can do the nickel coin concept and merge the ideas of fungibility with like Monero and the Tangle for the settlement layer for the peer-to-peer, the individual stuff, and then publicly traded companies and governments can trade on Bitcoin and Litecoin, and everything will be traceable and trackable with it. And that's what it's about, and that's what my company is going to, I'd like to, if I can find some people smart enough to hang with me and roll with me. I need some help, you know what I mean? Because I'm the CEO, and I'm going over here to jumpstart a truck in the snow. You know, I probably should raise some money or whatever. People have been telling me I need to do that, and the thing is, I probably should. But I want to take FedEx down, and Bitcoin and Litecoin would be instrumental in doing that. And I want to bring blockchain technology to international trade. That's what this company's about, man. And it's a very interesting concept, but you know me, I'm a truck driver. And my job with the Bitcoin and Litecoin is that thoughts on Ripple. I see you. Now you got me going. Now I got Ripple on my mind. But with Ripple was another corporately held centralized coin. There's a company around Ripple. I mean, all of these altcoins, you know, Bitcoin and Litecoin are the gold and silver. The entire purpose, really the main purpose of Litecoin was to release it fairly and to make silver to Bitcoin's gold. And that's why the logo is Bitcoin and Litecoin. I support Bitcoin Core because it provides the on-ramps and off-ramps so that Bitcoin and Litecoin can work together. And then the nickel coin concept, we can merge IOTAs